Yeah, we're just going over to Kidderminster. Yeah, we've got... Oh, is that charging? We've got to go and get a tumble dry. Blow up again. Don't know what's wrong with you. Yeah, that's 5 minutes. You know, 5 minutes and they're gone. They blow up. I don't think they like us. The engineer said when the deliveries come here with the tumble dryers, the washing machines and all them sort of electrical items, they're screaming in the back of the van, no, don't let me there, I'll be dead in a week. Please, leave me alone, I don't want to go to that house. I'm abused, it's too much work for me. Yeah, so on a good side, yeah, we're just going to go and get another one, see how long that lasts. It's Ace it still. So I've got Ace next to me on my lap here. I don't want him to do a Gamboli and we end up upside down in the old field. Yeah, so yeah, we're just going over there today. Well, this afternoon I should say. We've already been on doing this morning. We've had to pick some more cement up and so forth, ready for this new kennels having built, new shed. It's going to be non-stop this summer. At least the sun's out a little bit today, as you can probably see. It looks a bit, yeah. So hopefully it's going to stay dry, and well, not this week, but next week we can crack on and start getting some concrete done. Because you know, the weather's been crap, hasn't it, with the rain and everything else. So I'll tell you, so I'm driving along, and I ain't driving for pleasure. I'm driving for potholes. Yeah, I have to look out for 3 seconds for a pothole. Hey, can you stop that, please? Is there his ways down? Stay there, man. You're getting too big for the front now. We're going to have to get a bigger van. Yeah, get a van with them. You know, them. The ones with the 3 seats in the front. Because he don't fit on this one anymore. He's over me. He's more on me than he is his seat. He's a big boy, though. Yeah, I hope you're liking the videos. You know, pass the word around. Like I say, I know sometimes it's a lot of talking and stuff like that, but I'm going to try and do a bit of footage tomorrow because we're in Birmingham tomorrow. It's my son's birthday, so we're going to play crazy golf in the city centre, in a big warehouse in the in a warehouse in the city centre. We went in the other week, had a look around. Looks massive. It's massive. It's like a jungle in there as well. There's all like false nets and trees and I don't know, trailing plants, whatever they're called, that go on the wall. Yeah. It looks good, so we're going to go over, and it's his birthday, so we're going to have. Oh, hang on a minute, tickety bird. We're going to have some. We're going to have light to eat. I don't know what we're going to have tomorrow though. We was going to the Jamaican shop, but he don't. The lad who, my youngest one, the youngest lad I should say, he doesn't really fancy Jamaican foods. It might be so. We've come to an agreement. Next time we go, hey, sit down. Next time we go, we're going to go there, but this time, because obviously it's his choice, it's his birthday, I think we're going to the bagel place, or the burrito, I don't know, or the bagels or somewhere, I don't know, burritos, whatever they're called. I think that's where we're going. Yeah, so we'll give it a try, because every time we go to Birmingham we try different stuff. Here he is, my man's on the video. Yeah, so we're going to try that place out tomorrow. Because we haven't been to the burrito place yet. That's it, burritos, not bagels. Yeah, so we're going to go there tomorrow. So hopefully it should be, you know, something different. And then the Jamaican shop next time. Because we try and go to Birmingham once a month. Because as I've said in previous videos, it's we get all his bits and bobs there. You know, we get his chicken feet and... Oh, pardon me. God, that's that blooming energy drinks. They blow you up, don't they? Yeah, we're going to go there because I think it's... hang on, tickety boo, thank you. Yeah, we're going to go there on the market again to get the some more chicken feet because we've run out of them. We'll get some chicken hearts as well. I'll tell you one I've watched the other night. I don't know if you've watched it. They're on YouTube. I can't think of the people who, well, there's a few Americans who do it, and it's a new thing that I've picked up. You maybe know about it or not, but it's just what I've picked up. Like I always say, you learn something new every day. So don't think you know everything, because you don't. Like I say, I've been in the game 40 years and I've still picked things up today. Well, the other day I was just flicking through YouTube and it came on. What it is, they're like meatballs. You make them like you make meatballs. You get your chicken or your beef or your lamb or whatever meat you fancy for them, and then you put in a big bowl. I'm going to do a video on it anyway, so you'll all see it. This sun's going to kill this video. Yeah, and what you do, put in a bowl, a bit of molasses, yeah, some porridge oats, yeah, some honey. Well, this is a maybe. You can either use honey or molasses because they're both very sweet and they're both like sugary. Honey is obviously natural sugars and so forth, and molasses has got like, it's good for magnesium and stuff like that. So wait up, a couple of spoons of sauerkraut, as we all know the goodness in that, and also some coconut oil and cider vinegar. Put it all in a bowl. Don't be scared to get your hands dirty. Oh, a bit of turmeric, yeah, a bit of turmeric powder, and also just excuse me, a tiny bit of cinnamon, yeah, bit of garlic powder, bit of garlic granules as well if you want, and then what you do, you mix it all up in a bowl, big bowl, mix it, make them into balls about, well, it's up to you how big you want to make them. You can make them the size of well, with our ones, what we did the other day, we made them the size of like a meatball, like you'd have in an Italian restaurant or something. That sounded posh then, in the Italian restaurant. God, it's been a long time since I went to one of them. Anyway, like you're doing your meatballs anyway. Or you can make them bigger, like a golf ball, or it's up to you. And then what I've been doing, because I make them in blocks of 6. So what I do then, I give them it as a treat. And I'll tell you something, they love them because it's got the sweetness in it as well. They don't get the sauerkraut taste. And what you do, I'm sorry, I'm just watching potholes here. I'd love to look at faces, but knowing my luck, I'll end up without a wheel. Yeah, and then you just give them one a day. And you know you're getting everything in there. Or you can give them 2, not too much though, because obviously, chopping and changing bits and bobs can get on the old 2-bob bits, the toilet problem. So yeah, and that's what I do. I've just started doing it and it seems to work. Obviously it's got all the goodness in, it's got all vitamins, it's got all the potassium, zinc, everything you want to know. And don't be afraid to give your dogs garlic. Onion's different, garlic. A little clover of garlic mixed in with your raw food every other day or something. Keeps the fleas down, good for the heart, as we all know. And what I've been doing as well, a new one, well, it ain't new, I've done it on and off for years. When you do your sausages, because we always do loads of sausages, you see, because our dogs, when we give them their vitamin tablets and omega-3, we put the tablet in the sausage, push it in. And our dogs, they eat their food that quick, they don't even realise that there's a tablet in there, and obviously they're getting the omega-3s in them then. Also D12, brewer's yeast is good as well, there is, they're all, what you got to realise is, they're vitamins, they're not, and I know people argue with me, but this is my choice, this is what I choose to do. If people don't want to choose to go how I feed my dogs, go with somebody else, go with your own instincts, I'm only giving you what I do. I'm not saying, oh, that bloke there does it wrong, this here, because I'm not that sort of person. If you know me, I don't say, oh, you ain't got that right. Everybody does their own way, and if it works for them, then it works for them. People who say don't use oats because it's not a natural thing. Don't use vitamins because it's not natural. Don't use carrots. A dog wouldn't eat carrots in the wild. And dogs have been socialised a lot now, so their immune systems and everything else has changed from when they used to be a wolf or a wild animal or coyotes or whatever they spring from. Yeah, like I say, just think when a dog's in the wild, if it eats, I don't know, let's just say a wild boar or something, then that wild boar don't eat meat. He's going to be eating, well, they do, but it's mainly vegetation and grass and berries and stuff that they pick up, and they'll eat that. So when the dog eats, a wild animal obviously, when it actually eats the wild boar or whatever bird or whatever it's eating in the wild, that bird's already digested all that food which is inside its system anyway. So yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Like I say, carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, apple. Not too much though, because a lot. Obviously, if you give it cider vinegar and apple, you're getting acid. You know, like citrus acid. So too much can be, you know, a bit dodgy on the old New Delhi. So just be aware of bits and bobs. Just use your common sense. Just use common sense. And like I say, if you ever need any info or you want to get in touch with me, as I've repeated and said many times, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, WhatsApp. If you want my number, I'm quite happy to give my number out if you want to talk dogs. You know, it's what we do, it's my life. So yeah, so don't be afraid. Is anybody going to the Stockholm show in September? I think I've asked this before. Looks like it's going to be a cracker, and I've always wanted to go there, and I've never been. Now, I think me and the lad are just going to go and fly over, just to go to the show, experience it. Like you say, the show, I think we're going to go for a long weekend, because obviously the show's only going to be on one day, and obviously I think it's actually on the Saturday. So if it's on the Saturday, we're going to go on the Friday, go to the show on the Saturday, have Saturday there and the show, go have some food, and then on the Sunday spend the day in there, see what it's like, see what the cultures are like, the food's like, you know, see, I don't know, you know, it's somewhere different, isn't it? I've been to a few places around the world, so I've never been there though, so the lads always want to go to them sort of places, so I think we'll fly though. I think September driving and all that, you know, it's, yeah, we will do it, but you need four-wheel drive, don't you, and take the truck or something, but you know, it's just jumping, go to Birmingham Airport, jump on the plane, chuck your bag on, off you go, don't you? Plus we get the duty-frees, plus complete the duty-frees back, yeah, so that's always a bonus, you know, and then you ain't got to worry if you come back on the Monday and you fancy a beer at the airport or something, you ain't got to think, oh, I've got to drive back home now, you know, there's no risk, is there? You just sort of leave it at the airport, worst comes to worst, pick the van up, car, whatever, the next day, you know, you pay for the airport, and I think we're getting dropped off actually, I think that'll be the easy option, drop at the airport, and then obviously get picked up from the airport, because my son's going to Cyprus in I think 5 weeks, it's his first holiday on his own abroad, so yeah, 6 of them going, good bunch of lads though, good bunch of lads, big up you and Toe, Tyler and Fred and whoever else is going, you know, look after my boy, I'm telling you, that's I'll be coming for you. Now he can look after himself, but no, you lads have a good time, you deserve it, you know what I mean, you're all working, you've all done your education and college, fair play to you, good lads, good bunch of lads. Yeah, we went out with them Saturday night actually, because they've got their own band, V Saints they're called, excellent band, all really good, big up Foz as well mate, your drumming was amazing, obviously I've already spoken to the other lads about your guitar work and your singing and so forth, I really enjoyed it, and I watched another band as well, I've never watched them before, called Don't Feed the Goat, really good band, really good bunch of lads, really good night out, really enjoyed it, we all got home safe and sound.
In a quarter of a mile,
oh, hang on, sat-nav's on, sat-nav's on telling us where we're going. Yeah, so good band, bit, obviously we live in a sleepy little town, so, but it really lit the town up if I'm honest, and we've got the Mayfair on by us as well, it's like a fair, they have, I don't bother with fairs, yes, I think it's on for 2 or 3 days, my daughter's been every day I think, so yeah, she's only a teenager, 13, 14, you know what I mean, we've all done it around the fairs and all that,
exit the roundabout onto A456, continue on A456
like,
for 1.5 miles.
we was only out the other night and came out the venue where it was, and there was a girl. She was only 16, 17, something like that. I think she said she was 16 when we was talking to her. Drunk as a newt, so they'd been serving her alcohol. Drunk as a newt, came out and had a clue where she was. She needed the train station. So me being me, the sort of person I am, and my lad's the same, I said to her, I says, come on, we'll walk you around to the train station. Make sure she get there safe, because you never know who's about these days. Dropped a drink, smashed it all over the floor. We made sure she got on the train anyway, and you know, just safety really. You know, you look after people. You never know what's about nowadays, and I've got a daughter myself, so you know, I'd like to think if anything, you know, somebody would help her out. You know, if that happened as well. So yeah, I hope she got home safe anyway. I don't know, you know, so I'll probably never see her again, but at least I've done my bit to say take care. So yeah, I think that's, I don't know what else we've got. The other new video's gone up today, which is Bank Holiday Monday. This one won't go up yet. I'm going to make them, like I said, I'm doing one a week now, but I'm making them longer. So with any comments you've got, please, you know, come on and tell me, or you know, pass the word around. Like I say, a lot of them are talking really at the minute, because obviously weather-wise and how busy we are and stuff, you know, we ain't got really time. But the one yesterday, that's got some decent filming on of Ace.
In a quarter of a mile,
Damn, well,
at the roundabout,
sorry about the
take
sat
the
nav,
first
but I've
exit
got
onto
time.
Stourport Road, A456.
I've got to try and get them away. Anyway, people, I'm going to let you go. And like I say, this video will probably be out next week. So I hope you've all had a nice bank holiday. The weather ain't been brilliant, but well, we're used to it now. We live in England, aren't we? So we're used to it now. So anyway, you all take care, stay safe, and don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Bye for now.